Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another NXT prediction. Well, it's a whole WWE predictions, I guess, but in this particular instance, it's NXT predictions. We will be predicting NXT Deadline, and the reason I'm doing them on a Thursday afternoon, this video probably won't go up till maybe Saturday midday or Friday, even Friday night potentially, but I'm streaming these on a Thursday afternoon because it's the only spare time I've got because tomorrow I'm quite busy with different sorts of appointments, and of course I may have to give my parents lifts to and from places. They've both got parties to go to tomorrow, so I'm going to be a chauffeur probably. And then Saturday it's the World Cup in it, so today's really the only couple of 3 hours I've got, and even now I've only got 2 hours 20 to try and fix this in. So it's going to have to be. I mean, we probably should be able to. There's only 5 matches, but it is the NXT Deadline 2022 prediction. So I hope you guys are ready, because I am, and I'm ready to look forward to it. I know it's this Sunday on the thing, but actually it's on Saturday. For some reason, you can't do pay-per-views on Saturdays. Otherwise, it would be on the Saturday. So here we are with the match card to open things. It will be pretty deadly. Elton Prince and Kit Wilson. They were wondering who they're going to be defending their NXT Tag Team Championships against at NXT Deadline. Enter the New Day. Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston told the Tag Team Champions that they will be happy to face them with the belts on the line. So that will open the night. Following that will be the first of the two Iron Survivor matches. Kiana James, Zoey Stark, Indi Hartwell, Cora Jade, and Roxanne Perez will participate in the first Iron Survivor challenge. I will explain the rules as best I can when we get to that particular match, but basically it's a 25-minute time limit. Whoever gets the most falls in that time will be victorious. I'll give a full, more detailed description as we get there. Of course, the winner of this will become the #1 contender to the NXT Women's Championship. Following that will be a women's match. Once again, it should be Alba Fyre versus Isla Dawn, so bear with me. I thought I'd change this. I was wondering why Dana Brooke was there. I love how this game had it where like Dana Brooke and Mandy Rose had that short alliance. I thought I'd change this. I apologise. It's actually Alba Fyre versus Isla Dawn. So bear with me. We'll just do a little switcheroo in there. Sorted. Organised as usual. So, like I said, the third match of the night will be Alba Fyre versus Isla Dawn. Now it's fixed, and now I'm not an idiot. And then following that will be the second of the two Iron Survivor challenges. I'm wondering if this will be the main event potentially. But I don't know if one of the Iron Survivor challenges will indeed main event. But this is the second field of contenders. Of course, the winner of this will be the #1 contender to the NXT Championship. And the participants in this are Carmelo Hayes, Grayson Waller, Joe Gacy, JD McDonagh, and Axiom. I've just realised I'm still on the match editing screen, so we'll get back to this. And there you go, in full colour and full detail, except some of them don't show up. But those are the 5 participants to determine the next #1 contender to the NXT Championship. And speaking of the biggest prize in NXT, it will be defended in the main event as a match that's been teased for a while, but will finally come to fruition. Bron Breakker will defend his championship against Apollo Crews. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NXT Deadline. We might as well get into it because I've only got a certain amount of time to get this streamed. NXT Deadline. It is just an NXT opening because there is no kind of. I was going to do Takeover, but of course, technically, it's not a Takeover. But hopefully, it looks good, and it is good in this one. What are we seeing here from the NXT Deadline event, do you reckon? Leave your predictions. I got a couple. Just to record, that is the game lagging. But here we are.
Guys, can you feel the energy? Can you feel the electricity? Can you feel the excitement?
The buzz in this arena is absolutely nuclear. We are going to see some incredible action, some scores to be settled, and some people getting beat up real bad.
So like I said, we'll just go over the card quickly once again. The NXT Tag Team Championships are on the line as Pretty Deadly defending against the New Day. The first Iron Survivor Challenge will be contested between Roxanne Perez, Kiana James, Cora Jade, Zoey Stark and Indi Hartwell. Following that will be a grudge match between Alba, Fyre and Isla Dawn, dating back to the NXT UK days. And then the second Iron Survivor Challenge, Carmelo Hayes, Grayson Waller, Joe Gacy, JD McDonagh and Axiom will participate in that. And then the main event, once again, ladies and gentlemen, Bron Breakker defending his NXT Championship against Apollo Crews. So without any further ado, let's get the night kicked off with some tag team action. Of course, we'll get the build for each match as we need to. Hopefully there'll be no audio issues. It's not audio issues on the stream, it's audio issues in my ears, which is it kind of puts me off a little bit. It's nothing to do with the stream. The stream audio seems to be usually, more often than not, good. So let's get the build ready for when this match eventually loads. There will be a bit of loading time in each match as well, because of course, custom arena, custom graphics, custom wrestlers, of course, and then of course just the fact that the game takes a while to load. Anyway, there's not much backstory to this one though, because it literally just happened on the previous Tuesday, so there's not a lot to tell you. I hope I've actually got these Iron Survivor challenges, Iron Survivor challenge match rules right as best I can. Anyway. Okay, I don't think you get every single part of it on the game, so we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But first of all, it'll be the New Day challenging Pretty Deadly. You know what? I think Pretty Deadly will pick up the win here. I think they'll pick up a big scalp of the New Day, but I don't think it'll be easy. And here come the 9-time tag team champions, one of the longest reigning duos. Were the longest reigning duo in history until very recently when the Usos demolished that record. But here come Kofi and Xavier.
Scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 417 pounds, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, the New Day.
Remember, guys, the title's on the line here in this.
Now be careful what you wish for this holiday season, Pretty Deadly. The NXT Tag Team Champions grace the NXT Universe with a performance of a real Christmas story that was scripted more to taunt the rest of the tag team division. Enter the New Day with a Christmas present of their own. One of the most decorated duos in WWE history shocked Elton Prince and Kit Wilson when they rolled into NXT with a challenge at NXT Deadline. Now Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods will be looking to add some new hardware to their collection, the NXT Tag Team Championships. Of course, if the New Day are successful tonight, I don't know why the banners are upside down in some effects. But of course, if the New Day do win the Tag Team Championships tonight, they'll be Triple Crown winners.
And introducing the champions at a combined weight of 471 pounds, they are the NXT Tag Team Champions.
This is a big matchup for the champs, guys, as the tag titles.
Now, of course, if you haven't seen on Twitter, Tyler Breeze put out a tweet saying that he supports Pretty Deadly. Of course, it was a joke for Xavier Woods' expense because, of course, Tyler Breeze and Fandango won the NXT Tag Team Championships. The only titles that they won are the only titles that the New Day have never won. Obviously, it was a joke between Tyler Breeze and Xavier Woods, but Pretty Deadly have taken it to heart, and they have copied the entrance of the former NXT Tag Team Champions, Breezango. And they're showing off their NXT Tag Team Championships, showing off their stuff here at NXT Deadline. Will the Tag Team Champions be able to hold on to their gold? They've had some big defenses thus far, most notably against the Creed brothers, but the New Day are a different kettle of fish altogether. Will they be able to combat the history-making former tag team champions of both Raw and SmackDown. And will it be a banger? I think that's guaranteed. I think this match will pop off. So as you can see, the challengers, well, obviously the champions now. I mean, the challengers were initially shown. It was Kofi and Xavier, of course. We know the New Day very well by this point. 7+ years. Maybe 8 now. Is it 8 years? It might be 8 years. Either way, a lot of years that the New Day have been together. Pretty Deadly don't have that kind of experience. They do have ability. But who has more ability in this Tag Team Championship match? Xavier getting first blood with a neck breaker, and I'll continue to work, but Pretty Deadly catching him. I can't remember who's who, I can't lie. I think this is Elton Prince. The only reason I know that is because the box is blue at the bottom. Elton Prince trying to get an early one on Xavier with a DDT, planting the New Day man. And cheap shot to Kofi, trying to get mad, I guess, trying to raise his temper. And Pretty Deadly taking Xavier out of the ring, and Elton Prince feels like he's got the upper hand early on for Pretty Deadly. And he catches Xavier getting back in the ring, and Pretty Deadly, or sorry, I should say New Day, may have underestimated the NXT Tag Team Champions here, because they've got off to a fantastic start. Down on the leg of Xavier Woods and an early cover from Elton Prince. Will that do it on the New Day? Of course it won't. Xavier kicking out at 1 now. Pretty Deadly need to make sure they don't get too overconfident here. They've got the early going of this matchup, but they need to make sure they don't get too confident, or it could just as well spiral into problematic situations. But Elton Prince making that bit of separation and tagging to Kit Wilson as Kofi Kingston comes in too. And a kick to Kofi. Down goes the former WWE champion. And that's another caveat. Pretty Deadly could get a victory over a former WWE champion. The New Day aren't really, they don't know the pace of NXT. They've always been main roster, they've always been up top. I mean, Xavier Woods had minor amounts of experience, but it's changed a lot since those days. And NXT now is a different bit of gravy. And New Day are going to find that out the hard way, because despite Pretty Deadly maybe not being the most, you know, respectful and fair teams, Kofi just try to escape and get around to his corner. Maybe not the most respectful teams, they are a team with ability. Kofi just try to regroup here and try to figure out a pace that would suit the New Day. In comes Elton Prince once again, and Kofi Kingston returns to the ring. And down goes Kofi again. You've got to give credit to the referee getting in the way there of Elton Prince, and that might open a door for the New Day, but you've got to give credit to Pretty Deadly. They have taken it to the New Day to kick off this match, or at least they had done. A little bit of miscommunication with the referee may have cost Pretty Deadly here. Kofi Kingston sending Elton Prince off the ropes, double stomp avoided, and now it's going to be another grapple from the New Day man, who sends Elton to the outside. Elton Prince catches him with the right hand, and now top rope goes the Pretty Deadly man. Kofi telegraphed it, right hand to the abdomen, and as usual it might be a second or so out of like sync with audio and gameplay. I don't know why Twitch does that. It's nothing to do, it's nothing that I can do, nothing I can control. And now Kofi sending Elton Prince into the corner of himself and Xavier Woods. Kofi Kingston out of the corner looking for a tornado DDT, which connects to Elton Prince, and that could do the trick. Will that be it? Will that be all? No, a kick out from one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions. Kofi looking to follow up quite quickly here, not wasting time. A splash. Face first goes Kofi. And as Kofi's trying to recover, Elton Prince trying to cover, and a kick out from the New Day man. I think Pretty Deadly are just going to have to ride the storm here and then try and get the New Day to make a mistake. I think that's probably their only hope here. Kofi battling out the corner, and a jawbreaker. You've got to realise the New Day have a lot more experience. And Elton Prince trying to make it to Kit Wilson, and he does, and now it's Xavier and Wilson. Kit Wilson, I don't know what the plan was there. The dropkick was miles off. Maybe thought Woods was closer than he actually was. And now Xavier wants to take advantage of the net breaker. And New Day won't go easy. This would be a Triple Crown victory for the New Day. Xavier messing up, and then Enziguri catching Xavier flush. Will that do it? Still very early in this matchup, and it won't be that easy, unfortunately, for Pretty Deadly. Face first goes Xavier. Into the corner now goes the former 9-time tag team champion, former king of the ring, Xavier Woods with a knee. And that really opens it up for the New Day. Will that do the trick? Kick out by Kit Wilson. Trying to remember their names. And now Xavier Woods. Is he lining up for the honor roll here? The honor roll. Caught into a standing Shiranu. Or Spanish Fly, sorry. What a reversal from Kit Wilson. And it's a kick out by Xavier. Pretty Deadly. Well, Kit Wilson in particular, of course, the team read that maneuver. Another one, standing Spanish Fly. The agility of Kit Wilson coming into effect, and Xavier kicks out again. But Jesus Christ, something you did not expect there. Pretty Deadly trying to keep Xavier in the corner of the tag team champions. Going to work on Xavier Woods. Now Xavier fighting back though, and he's going to strike, and he's going to plant Elton Prince with a DDT springboard variety, and down goes one half of the tag team champs, and again face first into the canvas. And if you're Elton Prince here, you're needing the tag in from your partner Kit Wilson, but Kit is down. I still get confused. I know like the different appearances. One's got blonde hair, one's got black hair. But I still get the names confused. I don't remember the old names, to be honest. That's brilliant maneuver from Elton Prince. It sets up a little bit, but Kofi undeterred with a drop kick.
Here it comes.
And now, I mean, Kit needs to get to his corner, but Kofi blocking it. That's veteran instinct right there from Kofi Kingston. Into the corner, punches to Kit Wilson, out. Now an uppercut will be delivered. We know this too well from the former WWE champion, and a powerbomb out the corner as well. Will that do the trick? Kofi's going to cover off of it. And it is a break up from Elton Prince. Xavier Woods getting involved now. And a knee. Will Kofi Kingston wrap this up for the New Day? Elton Prince on the outside. Kit's trying to do all he can in ring. Will this be a cover? It's a rope break, I believe. Elton Prince is trying to hang on, and a DDT opens up a tag opportunity now. Elton back on the corner here, and Kofi in trouble. Going for trouble in paradise. He didn't see it coming. And somehow, a kick out. Kofi out of nowhere with the trouble in paradise. It's lucky that Elton Prince hasn't taken that much damage this match, because if that had been Kit Wilson, we'd have new NXT Tag Team Champions, and they would be the New Day. Once again, Pretty Deadly just try to create separation, just try to make space here, try to slow down the game a little bit, just try to relax a little. Try to regroup a little bit. Kofi and Xavier have had this frenetic pace since the start of the match. Kofi avoiding a second right hand to get back in the ring. Again, caught with an enziguri. And now forward it up. DDT to Kofi Kingston. And now this could be the opening. The Pretty Deadly need. Elbow. Kofi avoids. Try to make a tag to Woods desperately. Drop kick. Will he make that tag now? He might be able to. He could just get that bit of separation. Cross body avoided. And a roll up. Oh, kick out. Well, ropes actually saving Kofi Kingston.
Someone check on Saxton.
Clothesline. Kofi trying to escape, being caught in that corner. And clothesline caught him there, and now Pretty Deadly have Kofi exactly where they want him in this one. Off the ropes. And a double back body drop. Kofi absolutely needs to make his tag as soon as he can here. He is in dire straits. Drop kick avoided. Well, missed, I guess, but that one didn't miss. That one didn't miss at all. And now Kate Wilson, Kofi Kingston, the two more worn down members of each team in the ring now. Swinging net breaker by Kofi. That could open up a tag here, and Xavier Woods will be tagged in. And it could spell trouble for Pretty Deadly as Xavier Russian leg sweep.
Nicely done.
On a roll coming up, I believe, from Xavier Woods. He's lining it up.
Love this move.
And he connects. The honor roll from Xavier Woods. And now into the corner of the New Day goes Kit Wilson, who tries to escape, but can't escape for long. Xavier goes short with the springboard, and this could be an opening now. Hurricane Rana. And now Pretty Deadly have Xavier where they want him. Elbow by Xavier. These two just battling to see who is the best tag team in this matchup. Down goes Kate Wilson. Can he make it to Elton Prince? He can. And now some kicks being delivered. Xavier Woods, I don't know if he realised that a tag had been actually made. And down goes Xavier Woods. Pretty Deadly back in control here. Need to remain in control for as long as they can with a team like the New Day, because they could do that out of nowhere. In comes Kofi again. New Day trying to take advantage. Kofi with some strikes, rights, lefts, and boths, to be fair. Neckbreaker. Kate Wilson, sorry, Elton Prince getting out of it. Remember who's who? I usually can't. Pretty Deadly try to keep Kofi down in their corner, but a jawbreaker opens up procedures for the New Day down on the arm. What's Kofi thinking now?
Am I being diplomatic enough, Cole?
Into the corner and across the ring. A tag being made. Maybe not the smartest maneuver, but Kofi put it in that situation, and now caught once again. Kick out by Kofi. Drop kick by Elton Prince. And now he's got the arm. What is the Pretty Deadly man thinking? Arm drag across the ring. And you've got to respect the sheer talent of Pretty Deadly here. Top rope splash onto Kofi. Xavier breaking it up at the literal last second. Xavier stunned. This could be Pretty Deadly's opening here to take these New Day men out. Hurricane Rana. And now in comes Elton Prince. Kofi reversed in the sharpshooter. And it's just that experience factor in New Day that has given Kofi and Xavier the advantage here. Submission applied. Will Elton Prince be able to get out of this? He's close to the ropes, but he can't quite reach. Will this be it? Will the New Day become the new NXT Tag Team Champions? Not just yet. Trouble in paradise. Oh, Kit Wilson saving the day. And a Shiradu.
And Kofi's starting to look worn out. Yeah, Kofi's put up a good fight, but he might have just hit a dead end.
Cover off the Shiradu. 2 count. Xavier breaks it up. Pretty deadly. Try to take out Xavier and work on Kofi. Back spinning kick. Kofi does have the ability and the experience to win this on his own, to be fair. But now, Elton Prince with a surfboard stretch. Will this do the trick? Will this do the trick? There is no Xavier. There is no Xavier Woods. Kofi has to do it on his own. Is Kofi able to battle out for all his punishment? Going for cover, kick out. Bit of a connection with each other there. It looks like Elton Prince got the better of it, planting Kofi. And then Takuri. Look at that sharpshooter again. Kofi saw it coming.
Reflexes to stop Kofi. Evades the attack. Reciprocating the initial reversal.
Now more kicks coming in. To the head of Kofi. And another surfboard stretch maybe on the horizon here. Will Kofi tap? Kofi is on his own again. Xavier sent to the floor by Kit Wilson. That was smart.
How do you get out of this? Oh, look at that. What a great counter.
And pretty deadly, going to take advantage of the numbers game. Kofi getting caught in the sharpshooter. Will this do it for Kofi Kingston of the New Day? He gets to the ropes. I really thought that was going to be it. Elton Prince quite clearly frustrated here. Pretty deadly have done some work on Kofi, and they couldn't prevent it from making the tag to Xavier. This is a New Day's opening. Xavier in the corner. Kate trying to fight back. This is just a slugfest at this point. And now Xavier in trouble. Pretty deadly, just trying to win this by any means now. Kick out by Xavier. And now the New Day man fighting back with right hands and kicks. What is Xavier Woods thinking here? Wheelbarrow into face buster on Kit Wilson. Will that do it? Kick out at 2. The New Day really want to have the Triple Crown. Xavier Woods with the elbow. Crash and burn. Xavier just about staying enough in it here. But will he do it for long? A Shiradu! And Xavier kicks out.
This is how much the championship means. You can see the sweat drip out of the challengers.
Hurricane Rana.
Should have ended things. And look at his face. At this point, you have to believe he's.
And now a second Shiradu. Will that do it? Pretty deadly. Are pretty deadly to the New Day. They are remaining the NXT Tag Team Champions. What a battle. You've got to respect the New Day for putting it all on the line to come down to NXT and challenge the NXT Tag Team Champions and you'd expect the New Day to win with their experience advantage, with their ability advantage, with the way they know each other. But Pretty Deadly, proving that they could become one of the greats, and they've just defeated one of the greatest tag teams to retain their NXT Tag Team Championships. I can't speak, but fair play to Pretty Deadly. Up next, I believe, is the Women's Iron Survivor Challenge. I'll try to explain the rules as best I can, but we'll see. I'm going to get the rules up on my phone just so I'm not mistaken in any way as best I can be. I know it's a 25-minute time limit. That's about all I know for this, so we'll figure it out. Alright, so WWE's NXT features a match called the Iron Survivor Challenge, which none of the wrestlers are eliminated. 2 wrestlers start the match, and every 5 minutes another wrestler enters until all participants are present. After the last wrestler enters, there's a predetermined time limit. Each time a wrestler scores a pinfall submission or being the victim of a disqualification, they gain a point, and the wrestler they pin, submit, or who is disqualified then goes into a penalty box for 90 seconds. The winner of the match is a wrestler who scores the most falls at the end of the time limit. It combines elements of the Championship Scramble, Iron Man, and Impact Wrestling's King of the Mountain matches. So it's a 25-minute time limit. If you get pinned, submitted, or disqualified, you'll be put in a penalty box. The thing is, we don't have the penalty box, and I also couldn't turn DQs off, so it'll be pretty much no DQ. 5-way match for 25 minutes. Whoever gets the most falls will be the winner. And of course, this is a number 1 contenders match, de facto. It's not really de facto, it just is a number 1 contenders match. So we will see what happens on that front. So we have got, of course, Kiana James, Zoey Stark, Cora Jade, Roxanne Perez, and Indi Hartwell in this one, who will be the number 1 contender to Mandy Rose's NXT Women's Championship. We shall see. That is the whole point of this match. Hopefully it goes right and doesn't break. We'll see in due time. Oh, right. Well, that took the energy out of me. That's just the first match. I've got an hour 45 to do these 4 matches, which 2 of them will definitely be 25 minutes. So I've probably got about 45 minutes for the other 2, which should be fine. Anyway, I'm going to go with the obvious here. I think it's going to be Roxanne who gets another shot at Mandy Rose. And that might be a bit obvious. That might be a bit easy to predict. It might not be, but I think that's who I'm going to go for in this one. So once again, I'll get the build prepared for this one. But here comes Cora Jade.
The following contest is a fatal 5-way match. Making her way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, Cora Jade.
It may not be cool to play by the rules or treat every single opponent with respect.
Mandy Rose has been one of the most dominant champions in NXT history, but that hasn't stopped the challengers from lining up. Shawn Michaels named Roxanne Perez, Kiana James, Zoey Stark, and Cora Jade as the first 4 combatants in the first ever Iron Survivor Challenge at NXT Deadline. The Heartbreak Kid was joined by fellow WWE Hall of Famers Road Dogg, Molly Holly, Alundra Blaze, and X-Pac to help make his final decisions for the field. The 5th and final competitor, as we know now, it was going to be determined a triple threat wildcard match between Wendy Chu, Indi Hartwell, and Fallon Henley. And of course, it was Indi Hartwell that was victorious in that triple threat, and she will complete the field of women in this Iron Survivor matchup. I hope the rules make sense. If they don't, I've tried my best, alright? I'm as new to this match as you guys are. Here comes Zoey Stark.
From Utah, Zoey Stark.
The feeling, the
Zoey Stark. There's Zoey Stark on her way.
Quite some time. This match is gonna be good.
Will it be Zoey Stark who becomes the number 1 contender? to the NXT Women's Championship.
She has been counting the weeks, the days, the minutes until this match, and she is now ready to compete.
Turned on her partner Nikita Lyons after they were unable to defeat Kaden Carter and Katana Chance for the NXT Women's Tag Team Championships. And she's taken on a whole new attitude here. Will that whole new attitude help her become the #1 contender to the NXT Women's Championship? We will find out forthwith. The third participant.
And from
Here
Iowa,
comes Kiana James.
Some would say the superstar.
I'll be 100%. I don't know a lot about Kiana James, but she is in this match, so she must be good. I had to watch more NXT really, but I've got so much other stuff to watch. I do watch highlights. I'm just going to get myself a drink real quick while entrances are being made. Bear with.
She is physically and mentally prepared for the task at hand in tonight's match.
One word describes her. Impressive. A competitor already so accomplished.
And here comes the former Mrs. Loomis. Well, she might still be the Mrs. Loomis. I don't know where that storyline went. Pretty much. Indi Hartwell. Shown to be a bit more bitter recently. And a bit more annoyed with the way things are going in NXT. It would do her the world of good to win this Iron Survivor Challenge, become the #1 contender to the NXT Women's Championship. Will it occur? Only time will tell. But Indi Hartwell is here, and she is going to put her all into this Iron Survivor Challenge. She's got one woman remaining to enter, and that is the woman who beat Cora Jade at Halloween Havoc. Here comes Roxanne Perez. All these women bright spots of the NXT Women's Division, but there may be no brighter prospect than this woman right here.
No matter the stipulation or the
Roxanne Perez. She's had championship matches against Mandy Rose before, but she didn't win the title because of one woman who is in this match. Cora Jade. Of course, they had that Weapons Wild match back at Halloween Havoc, but you've got to be thinking they will clash again surely in this match. 25 minutes, 5 women. At some point they will be battling each other. Who will be the #1 contender? 5 very capable, very good women wrestlers will contest for that honor. Only one, of course, can have that honor. Which woman will it be? Here we go then. 25-minute begins now. And Cora Jade going straight after Roxanne Perez. So of course, 25 minutes first. Well, most falls is victorious.
You don't want to have to come back from a multiple fall deficit. That's a death sentence in a match like this. Series of elbows.
Cora Jade. I think Perez was trying to drop kick Stark. And now Cora Jade taking advantage. Problem with 5 women in this match is everyone's going to be trying to fight everyone. First fall to a finish is not in this match because it is, of course, an Iron Woman. Alright, so I'm basically not going to be able to do that move the whole match. Got it. Understood. STO by Cora Jade and Roxanne Perez out early. We've got a 4 currently in the ring. So that running across the ring maneuver, I don't think will be feasible in this one. Neck breaker by Zoey Stark to Indi Hartwell. It's Cora Jade sent out of the ring. And it could be a back suplex on that apron. And it is indeed. Oh, I think Roxanne was trying to catch Zoey Stark by surprise, and Zoey saw it. But can she see this? Arm drag from Roxanne. I'm playing as Roxanne, so I'll probably try to commentate most of what I'm doing, but there is obviously other action that I can't keep up with. Neck breaker to Zoey Stark here. Will it be the first fall in this match? No, it won't. First cover goes to Roxanne Perez, but a 1 count only. Fist drop on Zoey Stark here. I'm glad they had the 25-minute length, because I thought it only had half hour. I thought it went from 20 minutes to half hour. So when I saw it had 25 minutes as well, I was like, alright, fair enough. Respect it. The weapons being used, yeah, I mean, in the real life match, of course, I think it works as disqualification, but 100% how that will work in a 5-person match, because usually you don't get disqualified in multi-man matches, or multi-woman matches, I guess in this case. But in this, I couldn't turn DQs off if I wanted to. What a suplex by Zoey Stark, by the way. That might be it for Roxanne early on here. A kick out by Roxanne. I think Kiana was coming in to save Roxanne, but a kick out from Roxanne Perez means that it wasn't necessary. Zoey Stark and Roxanne here going at it in the ring, and now a crossface. Will this be the first fall via submission for Roxanne Perez? Kiana James coming in to split it up, and now Roxanne on Kiana here. As Cora Jade and Indi Hartwell take it to one another. Down goes Kiana James, a cover. And a kick out once again. It's not going to be easy to get any falls in this match. It might just be one fall. It might just be one quick pin that gets the job done, and that might be it. It's not going to be easy to pin any of these women. But down goes Roxanne, the brainbuster. Like I said, it might not be easy for any of these women to get a fall, but at the end of the day, there might be multiple. And I don't know what will happen in the event of a tie, to be honest, because I didn't think that far ahead. The rope saved Cora Jade on this one. And now, Zoey Stark with a moonsault avoided by Kiana James. As Roxanne recovers, we're going to get our first weaponry. No, we're not. Indi not allowing it. Saying no weapons. Roxanne taking out the new, well, I wouldn't say the new Indi Hartwell, but a more bitter, more aggravated Indi Hartwell. Into the barricade goes Indi. Down on the barricade as well, and Roxanne gonna plant Indi on the outside. Now weaponry will be got. There's no disqualifications in this one. I'm prettier by Kiana. Now I'm not a professional. I'm not a professional at all by any means. Was I not hitting that pin with a kendo stick? I might have been. I might have been. Indi try to get Roxanne down. Reversal. Impaler. Break up by Cora Jade, who of course doesn't want to see Roxanne succeed. Kiana James, of course, with the first pinfall of the match. Shouldn't really have been, but you know, it's not the end of the world, I suppose. I was hitting the pinfall with the kendo stick, but that's a different matter entirely, I suppose. Zoey in trouble. Back suplex. And a roll up on Kiana James. Cora will not see anyone. Well, I don't think she cares as long as it's not Roxanne. And now Kiana James and Cora Jade were working on Roxanne together, but it's changed now. It's different now. Knee to face combo and a running drop kick. And I think Roxanne's attitude is similar to Cora's. Anyone but Cora Jade, spinebuster, and a break up by Indi. It gets her legs taken out for a trouble. We're just 6 minutes in. A pinfall has been earned by Kiana James. Kiana James. Will there be multiple in this one, or will it be Kiana James to become a #1 contender? Down goes Roxanne on the turnbuckle. Zoey Stark! Crashing and burning. Indi reversing the impaler from Roxanne. And now calling Roxanne to her feet. Indi Hartwell! Springboard drop kick. Roxanne kicks out.
This is unreal. Quick exchange of counters there.
Reversal. And the impaler again. This could be Roxanne's moment. Everyone. Oh, Indi's legs are too long. Everyone was busy on the outside, but Indi's legs are too long on the ropes. Save Indi Hartwell here. Knee to the gut. Roxanne trying to get anything while the others are on the outside. Roxanne trying to get a fall of some kind. Kick out by Indi.
I'm sure. Look at this. She releases the hold.
That's a little surprising, no?
Drop kick to the back. Oh, what a match we have witnessed here. This Iron Survivor Challenge at NXT Deadline. Roxanne Perez now the kendo stick, waiting for Indi to get to her feet. But she just took it. She just didn't feel the impact. And now into the corner. Could be trouble for Roxanne. And it seems that on the outside there's been a little alliance being made as Cora Jade and Kiana James have made an alliance to get out Indi Stark here. Or, sorry, Zoey Stark. Indi is Roxanne's back in the ring. There's a lot to digest in this one, alright? And I'm not really keeping up too well. Speaking of which, a submission. A quick submission could take it. And it's 1-1 between Kiana James and Roxanne Perez. Zoey tried to get in and prevent it, but it was too late. A quick submission was all needed to tie this up. And now down on the back again, and a neck breaker again to Roxanne, who's trying to take a break, but now it looks like Zoey and Indi are going to work together on Roxanne Perez here. Can Roxanne go one up? Indi kicks out. Now Kiana James caught by Cora, not by Cora, sorry, Roxanne as Zoey plants Cora Jade. All these women have had the action spilled to the outside now. Elbow drop, and now Indi going to make an appearance. Roxanne catching her. 10 minutes into this contest, we've had one fall for Kiana James and one fall for Roxanne Perez. And Roxanne spinebuster on the outside. DDT to Indi. This match is getting out of hand. Zoey and Roxanne Perez taking it back to the ring. But Zoey catching Roxanne. Indi coming in to break it up. And now Indi might be on the receiving end. What is Zoey Stark thinking? Knee trembler. And it's a breakup in the last second. Oh, but Zoey catching. I think she was going for Indi, but she caught Roxanne. Nearly at the halfway point of this first Iron Survivor Challenge. Indi to the outside. Drop kick misses. Cora Jade looking to plant Kiana James. A double cover. Who's getting the count first? Indi doesn't get the 3. And neither does Cora because Indi breaks up the pin. Who will be the #1 contender to the NXT Women's Championship? That is what we are trying to figure out right here. Kiana nearly getting a second fall. Cora last second noticed it. What is... Roxanne's got a table. Zoey Stark back in, prevent the table from being used. Cover. And a break up by Cora Jade, who would love to get a fall on Roxanne in this matchup. And that's exactly what she's trying to do, planting with her knee in the corner. Zoey breaking it up. We have 12 minutes remaining in this Iron Survivor Challenge. Down with a Bulldog. And now Cora Jade down on the table.
You can tell a fire's been lit inside of her. Yeah, she is.
And a drop kick as well. Down on the table. I think Cora was looking for a finisher down on the table. Indi catching. Roxanne with a takedown. I didn't realise. I know Indi's tall, but I didn't realise how actually tall she was compared to the other women. She has height. Capital H. Well, capital whole word, I guess. Cora planting Indi. And now Roxanne trying to take advantage of the situation, as we've got to do in these Iron Survivor matches. The unprettier by Kiana, spotted by Roxanne. Oh fuck! Got that right. My goal is just hit that move once. My goal this match has been new goal. Just hit that move one time. I am spamming a. You know what? Put over here. Right. This could be Cora's chance or Roxanne's chance to take a lead here. Everyone down. And a kick out by Cora Jade. Now she's trying it on Zoey Stark. Oh, just in time before Indi got in. Roxanne Perez has just about taken the lead. Now she's got 10 minutes to try and defend her lead in this one. And she'll be the #1 contender to the NXT Women's Championship. A double team move here by Zoey Stark and Kiana James, and Cora Jade on the outside still, but Indi loving every moment of that. And now this could be trouble for Roxanne. She's got to make sure that nobody else in the next 10 minutes gets the fall, or if they do, it isn't Kiana James who gets that fall. Cora Jade was trying to put Kiana through the table, I believe. I'm not 100% sure what's going on. I mean, Roxanne just needs to be on guard here for any pinfalls. Otherwise, she's set. Falcon Arrow. Indi. Into a leg lock. Oh. Cora Jade prevented Roxanne from getting another point. And you have to think if it was a third point there for Roxanne Perez, the match would be probably over. Now two women that possess points going at each other, planting Kiana James and a cover. Kick out. What a match this has been, this Iron Survivor Challenge. Roxanne Perez currently in control of it. And Kiana James, oh my god! The way that split it does not look nice. And a leg lock once again, inverted figure four, I believe, by Roxanne. Will Kiana tap out? Why isn't Zoey breaking it up? You gotta question this. Why is nobody breaking this up? Indi finally comes in. I don't know how Kiana managed to avoid all the pain and not tap out, but fair play. We've got 7:45 left on that clock. Roxanne Perez on 2, Kiana James on 1, and nobody else with a point yet. Stop sign. And now Kiana and Indi, I think they work together to keep Roxanne out of kilter with this match. Zoey Stark, we're not going to get to see it because Kiana's planted. Roxanne, knee drop on Cora. Roxanne in trouble on the outside now, and an arm bar from Zoey Stark. Will it be a first fall for the Aussie? I think she's Aussie. She does tap. Cora Jade taps out. It's a point to Zoey Stark. And all these four women now working on Roxanne. The submission on the outside, it doesn't matter on the outside. Roxanne has tapped, but it doesn't count on the outside. Indi does not get the point.
Is she gonna tap? And for some reason, she lets go of the hold. Could have just been a tease of the potential.
Indi Hartwell. DDT to Roxanne. And Indi gets a fall. Everyone's on 1 apart from Cora Jade and Roxanne. Roxanne on 2, Cora Jade on 0. Any of these women could take this match now in this Iron Survivor Challenge. Drop kick. She gets dropped instead, does Indi. Roxanne and Indi once again in the ring. The rest of the women once again outside the ring. Of course, you can't get falls outside of the ring. So this is poor strategy from the other women, to be fair. And you gotta think Indi could take this while these 3 women I should say, wrestle on the outside. Now Indi gonna try and hit that home run drop kick that she likes to hit. And it connects. Last second kick out from Roxanne. She is digging deep to hold on to this. Double knees. The cover on of the double knees by Roxanne. Zoey Stark in here. Zoey also on a fall. We've got 5 minutes. Down goes Zoey. Falls wherever possible, please. Thank you very much. And now down goes Indi again. Roxanne tried desperately to hold on to this lead. Indi kicks out in 2, and in comes the woman without a fall, Cora Jade. Roxanne giving chase and a drop kick. Now, if you're not in the ring, you can't be pinned. That might be the idea here. A hockey stick for Roxanne. Indi taking down Roxanne here. Might be enough, but Cora Jade breaking it up. Kiana James, I should say. Coming to the break up. She came in and then went straight back out. You know what you need to do. Indi with a kick. Cora Jade desperately trying to hang on to her lead here in the Iron Survivor Challenge. Her only real challenger right now is Indi Hartwell because they're the only two in the ring. Caught with a knee, and now in comes Cora Jade before probably exiting again, yeah. And out goes Roxanne. There's 3 minutes, 30 odd. 3.5 minutes of this Iron Survivor Challenge left. And Roxanne Perez still holds the lead.
Powerless position to be in right now. No. Power bomb out of the apron.
All 5 of these women on the outside of the ring. Not going to help their chances. Cora Jade, the only one with a functioning brain. She takes, I believe that's Indi Hartwell, into the ring. And onto the hockey stick. And there's nobody to break it up. Cora Jade has a point. That means any of these women could tie Roxanne Perez at this point. Every woman has got to fall. And a bit of teamwork here for a brief second. These 3 women just losing their minds in here, trying to remain calm and collected, I guess. Oh no! Cora! Cora's on 2! I don't know what happens in the event of a tie. Indi with the right hand. We've got 2 minutes left. And a kick out. It could have been a 3-way tie. Roxanne with the reversal. And that's a submission move again. Roxanne puts herself back into the lead in a matter of moments. What is this matchup? Roll up by Indi. And she takes one back. It's going to take, one fall will tie this. Roxanne, blocked by Indi. And now Indi, planted again by Roxanne. Roxanne played defense on Cora Jade, but she misses. And a cover by Cora off the impaler. No. A slap, a kick, everything. Cora's doing everything at Roxanne. Trying to ensure that Roxanne can't win this. It could go to a tie. I don't know what Zoey Stark and Kiana James are doing on the outside, to be completely honest with you. Drop kick. Down goes Indi. Roxanne played defense at this point. She's running away. It looks like, and I don't think there's going to be much time for change now, Roxanne Perez will most likely be the #1 contender. Cora Jade planted at the end of the Iron Survivor Challenge as she was looking to finish off Indi Hartwell one last time, and in the end, an Iron Survivor Challenge full of thrills, spills, and everything else is won by Roxanne Perez.
Truly a hard-fought victory at the end of the grueling Iron Man match.
What a fantastic match. And if that's anything to go by, the second Iron Survivor Challenge will be just as intense. But ladies and gentlemen, up next, it is Alba Fyre versus Isla Dawn. Jesus Christ, the end of that match. Cora Jade tying it, Roxanne putting it back ahead, Indi getting a fall. I just didn't know which way it was going to go. Also, if one of these Iron Survivor matches ends in a tie, I don't know what I meant to do. Because there's been no, indication of what would happen. Nobody said anything on NXT. And I just don't know, alright? What I do know is up next we've got Alba Fyre versus Isla Dawn. Jesus Christ, I'm trying to get my voice back. Only 2 matches in. I think it's got to be Alba, doesn't it? She needs to win more. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it to Isla Dawn, to be honest, because they're both very capable wrestlers. But I think Alba Fyre, coming off the back of the feud with Mandy, just needs it more. And here comes the former #1 contender to the NXT Tag Team, or to the NXT Women's Championship. Make more sense than Tag Team Championships.
From Glasgow, Scotland, the superstar.
Alba Fyre.
The WWE Universe keeps egging him on. That is a recipe for disaster.
Oh wait, what is so wrong with the WWE Universe supporting this superstar?
It's all a prelude to a big
Alba Fyre and Isla Dawn are set to clash at NXT Deadline in the midst of their red-hot rivalry. A few weeks ago, Alba Fyre was on the cusp of becoming the NXT Women's Champion in the last woman standing match against Mandy Rose, but returning Isla Dawn sprayed mist in Fyre's face and sent her crashing for a table, destroying her championship dreams. In the weeks since, Dawn has promised reckoning, while Fyre has guaranteed vengeance, with NXT Deadline serving as the site of their showdown.
She certainly knows how to get a reaction.
I've got about an hour 10 to wrap this up, and one of those matches will take 25 minutes, so it might be cutting it close. If I suddenly have to stop talking towards the end of the prediction stream, I've got a Zoom call to do at 5, so that's why. It's not Imperium, by the way. I just haven't checked her entrance. I didn't realise it said Imperium on it. But this is Isla Dawn, her first NXT Premium Live Event appearance. Of course, these two were at odds. Well, they were actually friends for a while. They were actually, I guess, teammates for a bit in NXT UK. But that's all changed here in NXT. Like we heard, Isla Dawn costing Alba Fyre the NXT Women's Championship rather ruthlessly. And in the end, it was a L that Kaylee Ray took to the NXT Women's Champion purely cause of one woman. And she's standing on the second turnbuckle. She's now got down and she's looking at the camera. Well, she's looking around her, actually. Basically, Isla Dawn cost Kaylee Ray Alba Fyre the title. I'm going to keep going between those two names. Alba Fyre, I'm starting to like it, but still can't get used to it. So, absolute vengeance is on the mind of Alba Fyre in this one, because she was cost the NXT Women's Championship, and she started off like a house on fire. Isla Dawn needs to weather this early storm, I think, before she thinks about getting into this match. Back kick already. And Alba Fyre on the second rope, calling Isla Dawn to her feet. A drop kick across the ring. Now top rope early from Alba Fyre. Just waiting and striking. And Alba Fyre is in her rhythm here. Isla Dawn trying to block it, but Alba Fyre is on fire to kick off this matchup. That was awful. I'm sorry. I apologise in advance. Well, not in advance. I just apologise because it's not in advance because it happened just there. Alba Fyre hasn't let up since the bell rung. And I don't think she will. This may have been the wrong fight for Isla Dawn to take. She knows how Kaylee Ray can be. Alba Fyre even. You see what I mean? Like, some of these names I just can't get used to. Basically, they've had history in NXT UK, so she knows how Alba Fyre can be. And Alba Fyre has been nothing short of impressive in this match already. Isla Dawn may need a stretcher at this rate. Isla Dawn has not had a move yet, by the way. Oh, here we go. She finally has German suplex to count what I think would be a brainbuster, and that will open up the match a bit more for Isla Dawn, surely. And her right hand, now going to work on the legs. That opening was what Isla Dawn needed to get back into this. A slap to Kaylee Ray. You don't just slap, well, Alba Fyre. You just don't slap Alba Fyre. I need to get it in my head. It's Alba Bloody Fyre. I don't like some of the names, but this one I actually do like on Kaylee Ray. Well, I've gotten used to now on Kaylee Ray. And I'm saying that because it's a real name. I'm not making a mistake there. Her real name is Kaylee Ray, so if I've said that, I'm just breaking kayfabe, aren't I? Drop kick to the outside. I don't know if Kaylee Ray has an outside dive. We will find out forthwith when she stops dancing like a scorpion. She doesn't. Alright, cool. Right, get out the ring then. Thank you. Clothesline!
At breakneck speed, going fast and living dangerously.
And into the steps goes Isla Dawn. Of course, Alba Fyre. They know why she doesn't like Isla Dawn, but will she be able to get the revenge she wants against a former friend?
Just insulting.
Alba Fyre gonna break the count here, I think. It looks like. Count of 6.
Heads out of the ring, but needs to be mindful of the referee's.
And a super kick, fucking hell!
And little by little, she's demoralizing her competition.
He's taking a fucking head off. I will try to fight back again. Kaylee Ray is once again a super control, by the way. Alba Fyre. I'll get it eventually, alright. Oh, she had a super control until that moment there. Alba Fyre getting suplexed on the floor, and now into the steps. Or into the apron, actually. I thought it was the steps that was going to go. Isla Dawn may look for a count out here.
Let's go. Bring it.
Alba Fyre saying, alright, I'll bring it then. Right hand. Gonna go for submission, I believe. Isla Dawn saw it coming. And a right hand. Vicious taking down Alba Fyre, and another one. Down on the face with a boot as well. Bit disrespectful, wouldn't you not say? I would. Top rope goes Isla Dawn. It's a bit of a long way in it as crash landed. She still catches Alba Fyre in a snap suplex and a cover on Alba Fyre. Kick out from the Scotswoman. Fyre getting taken down again as she was trying to get up. Isla Dawn assuming full control. These two Scotswomen, I believe Isla Dawn's a Scotswoman. 50-50 there. Kaylee Ray rushed in. Isla Dawn jumped over but didn't hit the target, and now it's going to be a roll up from Alba Fyre. I called her Kaylee Ray again, didn't I? You know what, alright? Don't get it wrong sometimes. Kick to the head of Alba Fyre, and Isla Dawn caught her sneakily with that. It was kind of a cheap shot. I know it wasn't technically a cheap shot, but it's just the way she did it. Snap suplex again, blocked this time by Fyre. If you play with fire, you're going to get burned down on the knee. And a kick out by Isla Dawn. That fucking line was awful as well, wasn't it? I mean, it makes sense, but it was awful. Leg lock now by Alba Fyre.
Except for maybe the emergency room or the locker room.
Will it do the trick? Not yet. I mean, there's not really been a lot of work done on the legs for it to justify being a leg submission victory, but you never know. Isla Dawn, proud of her handiwork. As she should be. She's put up a good fight since she's actually got into this match a bit more. She knows Kaylee Ray from, well, Alba Fyre, fuck off. They know each other from NXT UK, they know the moves, they know the counters, they just need to get into that next gear. Clothesline by Isla Dawn. And Isla Dawn! Doomsday Saito by Isla Dawn! And Kaylee Ray just about kicks out Alba Fyre. I'm gonna fucking cry if I get. I'm gonna keep getting the name wrong in it. I don't think it'd be this bad though. Isla Dawn! Has she done it? Has she beaten Alba Fyre here on NXT? I think she's wasting too much time with the cover here. And a kick out by Kaylee Ray. I'm gonna. Basically, right, she wasted too much time on the cover. Alba Fyre getting the kick out. Swinging that by Isla Dawn. I'm just going to not comment on it anymore. If I say Kaylee Ray, I say it, don't I? Like, I messed up Walter's name a couple of times as well. I call him Walter instead of Gunter, so. Alba Fyre with the double knees. And that will be an entryway back into this match if you're the former #1 contender to the NXT Championship. Women's Championship, definitely, not the men's one. But really, Alba Fyre should be holding the NXT Women's Championship. And somehow isn't. And that's a nasty fall to take. I think Alba Fyre cares if it's a nasty fall to take. She's going to take it, alright? Now a knee to the outside. And what is Alba Fyre thinking here? Splash to the outside. That was a big splash to make, and it connected, thankfully, because who knows what would have happened if it hadn't. And now she's up top again. Swanton! Alba Fyre with a swanton to Isla Dawn. And a kick out still. Alba Fyre can't let his advantage go. She needs to keep going with the advantage she's got here. I thought it was a submission. These two, like I said, I've said many times, I'll say it one more time, they know each other very well from their days back across the pond, and they're gonna have to find a way to beat each other. The other person won't know. And that hasn't occurred yet. Knee to the abdomen by Isla Dawn. And a kick by Fyre. And another knee. Does Isla Dawn have that kind of reach? She does. Crossbody to Alba Fyre. And a kick out. You can hear me spamming the A button. Yes, I am. Alright, try about it. Oh, what a kick. Brilliant wrestling maneuvers there by Alba Fyre. And now there's a wrestling move, a roll up. A kick out of the last by Isla Dawn. Very last second kick out from the Scotswoman. They're both Scottish, aren't they? I'm pretty sure. I know Alba Fyre is, but I don't know about Isla, to be honest. Can't remember. Isla Dawn go for that suplex again. Kaylee Ray seeing it coming. Alba Fyre seeing it coming though as well, to be fair. Both of them saw it coming. Right, you know what? I don't care anymore. Oh my god! That was smooth, I'll give her that. But a kick out from Kaylee, from Alba, from whoever is wrestling in that body. Alba Fyre somehow kicking out of that from out of nowhere. Fair play, Isla Dawn. That was a smooth transition. You've got to give credit where credit's due. That was submission on the head. Head scissors. Will she tap? Ah! Will Alba Fyre be able to withstand it? She does. Clothesline. Double axe handle. And down goes Isla Dawn. This could be Fyre's opening. You play with Fyre, you're gonna get burnt. Oh, can't really win the whole moment. It's just blow after blow from Alba Fyre here, and Isla has to wonder how much more she can take. Back to the leg, back to the leg.
Man, she's got a lot of heart and a lot of guts, but I don't know if she can hang on here. Heart and guts don't matter.
Will Isla Dawn pass out or tap out or just straight up lose to Alba Fyre on this submission? Not just yet. Kick to the back. And now down on the arm. Working on the arm is Isla Dawn. And now the head scissors again. The ropes. Kaylee Ray. You say about long legs. I'm not even bringing it up anymore if I get it wrong. Down face first. And Alba Fyre. Submission maneuver of her own. Cabo clutch. Look at her with the raking the eyes. She's not raking the eyes quite, but she could if she wanted to. Just the grip on the face. Isla Dawn needs to find a way out of this, or Alba Fyre will walk out here victorious. Down on the face. Combo by Isla Dawn on Alba Fyre here. May open up proceedings. To the outside. And a drop kick from Isla Dawn.
Out of the ring, she has to mind the 10 count.
This has been a fantastic contest. No matter how many times I've got Alba Fyre's name wrong. But will it end the way that either of these women won? Obviously, both women want a victory. Which one will get it? It could be Alba Fyre. Top rope once again. Swanton reversed. And Isla Dawn.
You can't take any more of that. This must be
I reckon that'll do it, you know. Isla Dawn. I absolutely spammed A so much there to try and kick out, but Isla Dawn defeats Kaylee Ray.
Here is your winner, Dawn.
They got to be happy about this victory tonight.
This certainly wasn't an easy win, but she pulled it off.
And in the end,
You gotta respect it, to be fair. And maybe this downward spiral of Alba Fyre is not going to end well, but Isla Dawn with a big victory at NXT Deadline. Up next, I believe, is the second of the Iron Survivor challenges. Honestly can't remember which way I put the matches around. I know it's only been about an hour, but this stream has been so action-packed, I can't remember which way I put the matches. Was it Iron Survivor first, or was it the NXT title? We shall see. It was, in fact, the second of the Iron Survivor matches. Carmelo Hayes, Grayson Waller, Joe Gacy, JD McDonagh, and Axiom will be the contestants in this one. Now, there's a slight problem here. I want to pick Carmelo Hayes. But the problem is, there is two shadows, two silhouettes, and I don't know which one is Mello. I do think Carmelo Hayes is going to be the next #1 contender. I don't know when it'll be or where it'll be, but I do think that he'll be the next #1 contender. The problem is, like I just said, I don't know which of the fucking shadows, which of the silhouettes is actually Carmelo Hayes. So it's going to be a guesswork. It's going to be guesswork. If I get the wrong one, I'm just going to have to play the Grayson Waller, but I'm going to go for the far left. If it's wrong, I have to go Grayson Waller. If it's right, we're good. He's showing the other characters. I don't know why it just doesn't show them. Axiom, I know this is probably not a fair comparison to make, but Axiom, his mask, not him himself, of course, but his mask reminds me a bit of Sin Cara. I can't lie. But Axiom, obviously, you know who Axiom is, a kid from NXT UK. But the way, I don't know if this is actually his mask, it's just a custom creation that I thought was quite cool. And we've gone with it. For the sake of being right or wrong. Now, as these entrances load up, I do need to go do something quickly. So I will start them off, go do what I need to do real quick, and then I will come back and explain the build for this one. So I'm guessing, hoping this is Carmelo. And if it's not, then we're fucked. But here we go. The second of the Iron Survivor challenges. Anyway, like I said, I will be back forthwith.
The following contest is a fatal 5-way match. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 255 pounds, Joe Gacy.
Just look at the swagger on display. I love it.
Swagger? Really, Saxton? You know a number of people in the back just despise this superstar.
Well, the WWE Universe clearly disagrees with you, Corey.
Oh, and what else is new? He is in perhaps the best shape of his career, and he will need that with the competition level this high.
From Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 180 pounds, the Superstar.
If this person spent as much time focused on their ring work as they do for standing up for what they believe in, and maybe be undefeated.
Corey, I think sometimes a person's courage and character speaks louder than their record.
Really? Show me the last time someone got a title match because of their courage and character. A man who elevates his game every week. He is competing at his highest level yet.
Oh, yeah, I am pumped for this guy.
And from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 216 pounds, Grayson Waller.
I don't know if there are any more sanctimonious and self-righteous superstars in all of WWE than this one right here.
And here I thought you appreciated talent.
All right, let's get the build for this one. Sorry about that.
It's not about that, Corey. They hold everyone
I had
to
to
an
just
impossibly
quickly
high
go
standard.
downstairs.
It's almost hypocritical.
Not to do anything serious, but we just had to go real quick. No, it wasn't the toilet, if that's what you think. Here comes a third person to this match? Fourth? It's Axiom anyway.
From Madrid, Spain.
Oh, alright, kid, I guess. Cool.
154
Guess we're just not sticking to fucking kayfabe.
The Superstar.
It's Axiom, for anyone who's obviously not... I have to try to remember to say Axiom rather than Naked. A historic Iron Survivor Challenge is taking shape and a loaded field of competitors is ready to give it an unreal debut at NXT Deadline. Shawn Michaels conferred with fellow Hall of Famers Road Dogg, Molly Holly, Alundra Blaze at X-Pac to come up with the initial field. Carmelo Hayes, Grayson Waller, Joe Gacy and JD McDonagh were revealed as the first 4 participants, as a triple threat wildcard match will determine the 5th and final entrant, which was indeed Axiom. I believe he beat Von Wagner and I can't remember who else. I know he beat Von Wagner. Well, while this final entrance is taking place, I will find who he beat.
From Worcester, Massachusetts, weighing in at 205 pounds.
Here comes Melo.
Carmelo Hayes.
This is someone I can give my full support to. Someone who has the guts to stand up for what's right.
What are they, a knight in shining armor?
There's Andre Chase and Von Wagner. The opponents, if anyone who... I mean, wanted to know. I mean, you probably knew already if you watched NXT. I couldn't remember who that one was. But here is Melo solo tonight because you can't have managers in 5-man matches.
But this guy's ready to prove he can hang.
I really hope I got Carmelo and not Grayson, but I don't mind.
And here we go. Iron Man.
My prediction remains Melo.
It's no secret that this is one of the most
Did I get Melo? Am I running around outside? Yes, I did. Alright, cool. I thought it was a test. So, of course, same rules as earlier. Gacy moving out of the way of the clothesline. Of course, most falls in 25 minutes will be the #1 contender to the NXT Championship, Axiom. Carmelo Hayes, Grayson Waller, JD McDonagh and Joe Gacy will be the contestants for this one. You gotta wonder when Schism will come in and be a factor. When Trick Williams will come in and be a factor as well, perhaps, in this one. Melo and Gacy giving it all on the outside. And now JD McDonagh, unaware that Melo's behind him, but Melo unable to connect with a drop kick. Can you just come here? Doing my head in. Gacy and Melo now in the ring. Just chasing him around. Is it Boston Crab here from Joe Gacy? Might be. But JD McDonagh getting his feet in the way. Backbreaker by Gacy, who now goes back to work. On man is Melo. Carmelo Hayes, from a multiple-time NXT North American champion, now wants to make the next step. Remember, 2021, he won the Breakout Star of the Year tournament, and he definitely has been that in NXT. Would love to become the NXT champion if he can win the contendership here tonight. He still has to defeat either Bron Breakker or Apollo Crews when the time comes as well. Melo catching Axiom on the way in. Double knees. And Waller trying to help Carmelo, but Carmelo not a fan, and now it's down to Gacy and a follow-away slam from Gacy. It's down to Gacy, McDonagh and Melo at the moment in this Iron Survivor Challenge. McDonagh couldn't quite get the DDT on that one, or the crossbody. I'm not really sure he got across the. What I do know is my phone is bugging out, so bear with me, guys. If I get pinned, I get pinned. If I don't. Elbow drop, ruining McDonagh's momentum. Waller in. Neck breaker. Oh, Melo, smart counter. And now, double underhook, counter by Waller. Where are we at in this one? Just 3 minutes in, yet to be a fall. I think there's already a fall at this point in the women's one with Kiana James grabbing the first fall of the women's Iron Survivor Challenge. Standing moonsault, countered by Melo. And a Kinshasa kind of style knee. I don't know what to call it. And the commentator called it Kinshasa, so we're just going with it. Axiom. Melo just trying to fight off everyone right now. Axiom's going to be the one to get rolled up, though. It was actually meant to be Waller, but, you know, great move. Kick out, well, break up by Waller. I think Axiom and Waller may have, I was going to say may have an alliance here, but Melo is down, stunned. I'm meant to be outside the ring, I believe. I'm not, but I'm meant to be. Oh, beautiful by Axiom, a springboard DDT, and that may do the trick. First fall for Axiom. Joe Gacy breaking it up. I think McDonagh also did kick out, but a 50-50 there. Uranagi by Gacy. And Melo interrupting it, neckbreaker. Gacy taken down, I think. Melo's going to try and steal the pin there on McDonagh, but McDonagh rolling out. Smart. Melo catching Axiom. Bulldog by Waller. I wonder what would happen if there was no falls in the entire time limit. That'd be an interesting one. Super kick delivered to Axiom. We're 5 minutes in. Yet to be a fall in this one. Grayson Waller. Bulldog to Gacy. Melo has Axiom in the corner. And a chop. And McDonagh now going after Axiom. Melo said, be my guest, la. Rana. And now going to take advantage of Gacy, but Waller saying, no, you're not just going to get away with that. Can't. Reversal by Melo and out to the leg. McDonagh. Not going to get the devil inside. Brilliant interception there by Melo. No, McDonagh is mad. And understandably so. It could have been the first fall for the Irishman. Melo breaking up the pin. Back to work on McDonagh, but Gacy taking the pin break very personally. 6 minutes in, yet to see a fall. Melo to the outside. Waller is still outside. We're down to McDonagh, Axiom, and Gacy in the ring.
Moves outside. What's the plan here?
Axiom doesn't realise Gacy, or sorry, McDonagh is behind him. Hip toss by Axiom and a standing corkscrew moonsault. Thank you, Cole. I can't remember what it was called. I went quiet because the commentator probably knew and I didn't. Well, we've got 40 minutes. All right, it's going to be a close encounter. But I can do the call on my phone if necessary and finish off this. Prediction stream. Oh, brilliant work! I don't know if it was intentional for Melo and Waller to work together there, but it worked. Suplex. Melo getting out of it. German suplex. Will there be a fall in this one? There's still plenty of time to see it, potentially. Poison Rana on Joe Gacy, who was going for that power bomb. And now Axiom, not 100% connected, and Gacy's trying to take advantage of that situation. Punches to the head. Waller could get first fall here. Elbow. I'm trying to break up the pin. Oh, thank God, rope break. Why are Axiom? This is the weirdest tag team I've seen in my life. Well, looking for submission. Melo saying, nah, fam, not today. Here's your submission. Armbar. Tilt-a-whirl variety on Waller. But there's been no damage onto the arm, so it shouldn't be too hard to break out of. And instead, McDonagh breaks it up. Sunset flip power bomb to Melo. 8 minutes in, yet to see a fall from any of these 5 participants. Everyone seems to hate Melo, however. Cloverleaf by JD McDonagh, the Irish ace. A power bomb by Gacy. A cover, double cover. Both covers not successful on that occasion. Still yet to be devil inside. Still yet to be a fall here. And it might be one. Axiom breaking out though. And the super kick from Axiom. And Axiom gets the first fall. So we are going to have falls in this match. Why is Carmelo dead? I swear I just got hit by one move. McDonagh, what's he thinking? Nothing, because Axiom's got in the way. Hello. And Melo! It's just him and Axiom! Rope break, however, saves Axiom on that occasion. But second one. And this time, away from the ropes. Quickly before Joe Gacy gets up, cover. Just about snuck in. But, oh, it wasn't in time. I thought it got broken up. Melo gets a fall. I thought Gacy broke it up. I was like, oh, just in time, but backstabbed by Gacy. But Melo has a fall. Melo and Axiom. One fall apiece right now. Will it end like that? Probably not. But I do know is at the moment the lead is with Axiom and Carmelo Hayes. And if you're anyone else in this match, you have to find a fall for the next 15 minutes. Or it's Curtis. Poison around into McDonagh. Axiom caught with the back elbow. And now roll up by Melo. I don't know which pin they're counting. There's another pin going on with Grayson Waller. Melo breaks it up. And a super kick. This has been chaos from the word go. Not seen a weapon yet, to be fair. Oh! That was not a peaceful landing. Axiom can take advantage here, is he? I don't know, is he? He's punching me and an uppercut. Was that Uranagi by Gacy? It might have been. Axiom breaking up, however. DDT. Planning Gacy will do it. Another fall for Axiom, perhaps. And it is Axiom. Will we see Axiom become the #1 contender? It looks like a 2-horse race between him and Melo at the moment. That's only because Melo's got a fall, though, to be fair. Axiom has outperformed everyone so far, however. 14 minutes remaining in this Iron Survivor Challenge. Currently, the lead is with Axiom. Carmelo Hayes on a fall. Grayson Waller with a stunner. Axiom good for his third. Didn't work out on that occasion. Melo tried to steal the pin. I believe Waller hit a stunner and nobody went for the pinfall on McDonagh. Melo tried to steal it, but a kick out in the end. Melo and Axiom now the 2 points holders in this one going at it. Gacy's getting involved. Super kick to Waller. And a submission now on Grayson Waller by Carmelo Hayes. Will Gacy be able to break it up? Will Axiom be able to break it up? Axiom does in the end. But that should and could have been, or well, maybe not should, but could have been a second fall for Carmelo Hayes, which should have tied him with the leader at the moment, the masked man himself, Axiom. Joe Gacy's absolutely clueless about what to do in a wrestling ring, apparently. Cover. Oh, a drop kick to the back of Grayson Waller. But I think that hurt Melo just as much. Almost at the halfway point, McDonagh returns to the ring. Grayson Waller gets caught with a drop kick. McDonagh, the Irish ace, power bomb.
And this might not have a pleasant ending.
Down on the turnbuckle, McDonagh with a ripcord knee. It looks like 2. Carmelo Hayes in the cover, offset ripcord knee. And a break up by Waller and Gacy, I believe, on that occasion. Melo's had a bit of a difficult match this time around, and it looks like he may not be the favourite, which is what I'm thinking, to be honest, but a lot of other people are probably thinking it too. Oh! A famouser to Axiom. Jordan Devlin. Planning. Joe Gacy, a kick out by Axiom. Will be a kick out by Gacy, however. If the ref counts it. Thought I may have been screwed over there.
Was mounted with punches and not a nasty stop to finish it off.
We are at 2 falls for Axiom, 1 fall for Carmelo Hayes, and no falls for Grayson Waller, JD McDonagh, and Joe Gacy. We have got 11 minutes and change in this one. The famouser again to Axiom. But Melo going to pick Gacy.
Amazing! How have we not claimed a winner yet?
And now he's going to pin Axiom. Maybe he should have pinned Axiom first. And Waller breaks it up. Melo tried to come in there and get a fall, but not on that particular occasion. It is currently Axiom in the lead. 3 men need 2 falls. 1 man needs 1 fall to even just tie it up. Super kick. It's going to be a Boston Crab on Axiom. It was going to be, but Waller able to break it up on that occasion. Into the corner, Joe Gacy catches McDonagh into a slam on the outside. That was a brilliant feat of strength by Joe Gacy. Oh, Melo. Oh, don't do it to him. He's done it to him, too fair. Aha. Waller missing. Axiom sends Melo on the outside. Sunset flip power bomb. Oh my God. Joe Gacy's just yeeted McDonagh into the post. Dangerous man you are. Fuck off. Stunner! 9 minutes left. And change, of course, remaining in this one. Once again, Melo catching Axiom. And a submission to Waller. A quick fall here from Melo. Did Gacy get it? No, Melo got it. That's just how quick the former North American champion could be. And he's going to get the pin on Axiom as well. Wait, Waller right there. Didn't think that was going to happen somehow.
Up into the electric chair.
Melo!
Heat-seeking missile coming at you.
And the explosion occurring ringside.
Guard on the leg.
Looking to apply pressure. He breaks up the hold.
Gacy getting his submission broken up by Melo. German suplex. That could do it for Gacy. Can Melo take the lead? Kick out. 8 minutes remaining. Axiom and Melo tied on 2 points here. Grayson Waller, Joe Gacy, JD McDonagh on none. Waller may have Melo here in a bit of trubs. Stunner on the second rope. Axiom planting Gacy.
All the way up and around the world.
Waller took too long.
That can dislocate something.
Oh! Melo tried to get McDonagh, it didn't work out. And now Gacy. Powerbomb to Axiom. And now Melo putting in the weapon. I know in real life, disqualification is a good thing. I didn't change anything in this fucking match. Waller gets stop signed. McDonagh doesn't get stop signed because for whatever reason I dropped it after 1 hit. You know?
showing great awareness of their opponent's repertoire.
Axiom, do you want to fuck off, lad?
Some power behind that punch.
What a punch. Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless.
Melo, oh, undershot it.
Tempted fate and paid dearly.
That was not good. That was not a good move, and McDonagh could take advantage here if he wanted to. And he's going to. Across the floor. And Joe Gacy, Uranagi to Axiom. McDonagh go break up the pin. Gacy gets a fall. Melo prevented from getting a second. Oh, we got enough people on two, mate. German suplex to Gacy again. And a kick out from Gacy again. Reversal by Melo onto the stop slip with a suplex.
Shifts it back onto him. Set up in the corner of the ring. Very effective.
Axiom and Melo have been the standouts this matchup in particular. It's not where I aimed, is it? I've aimed for Waller, I'll be honest with you. I'd be 100% transparent. Gacy looking for some kind of submission on the outside, trying to keep Melo out of the predicament.
He's ejected from the ring.
Melo tried to take advantage of Waller. Right, Gacy, do you have a problem, mate? Apart from the fact that we're in this match together. 5 minutes and change remaining in this Iron Survivor Challenge. Who will be? It looks like, I mean, there's still plenty of time for any of these men to do, but it looks like it'll be either Axiom or Melo. Although Joe Gacy may be in contention here. Kick out. I think it fell out the box so quick there. I'm trying to be more dramatic, but oh, powerbomb attempt, blocked by Axiom. Waller's not having a fall. Here's McDonagh, right? Axiom, lad. Oh no. Axiom and McDonagh alone in the ring. This could be Axiom's moment to take this match. McDonagh. Suplex. Brainbuster to Axiom. Looking for the devil inside. DDT by Axiom. Gacy up and breaks it up. That should have put Axiom in the lead. And now Waller back into proceedings. We've got 3 minutes 35 left. Will there be a tie? I'm talking my voice. Axiom. Gacy avoids. And Melo breaks out the pin for Waller once again. Melo to McDonagh. Might be under the ropes, he is. Grayson Waller. Hurricane Runner on Melo. He's going to try and continue the punishment on Carmelo Hayes.
And the electricity of this moment is coursing through his veins.
It's not where I threw him, to be fair, so I don't know why it's... Not fine. Gacy with the powerbomb. But the submission's getting checked. The submission's getting checked. And Melo takes the lead. The ref checking the submission rather than the pin. Melo has a lead. Carmelo Hayes with just 2 minutes 20 to go Only challenger really now is Axiom.
Waistlock, no.
How will this Iron Survivor Challenge end?
Counters, this could be an opportunity.
McDonagh. DDT. Melo. Famouser.
This one
Could it be 2 up for Melo? Axiom there. Drop kick to the back, avoided by Axiom.
he takes control.
Chop. Blocked by Melo. Need to keep Axiom out of the ring at all times. Best we can. I've drop kicked through the man.
He's staring his opponent down, getting into that zone.
We stun him. Melo. Try to just keep in this match. Blocks McDonagh. At least if we stun Axiom, he's not a problem. Down goes Axiom and out goes Axiom. Huh? I'm in for Axe. Melo with a roll up on Gacy somehow. I don't even know I've done it. I didn't press the button to do a roll up. It's a minute remaining. Melo's not concerned about McDonagh. McDonagh gets a point. He's only concerned about keeping Axiom at bay. And Axiom, I think, maybe out for the count. Melo sets on off a second rope. And that will do it. That will do it for Melo. The senton off a second rope wraps it up. And he knows he's the #1 contender. And Axiom, I think, knows he's #1 contender as well. Melo just happy to chill, happy to enjoy, happy to bask in his glory. As a former NXT champion once said, Carmelo Hayes wins the Iron Survivor Challenge and will be the #1 contender to the NXT Championship. Melo is victorious at NXT Deadline. Axiom on 2 falls. Joe Gacy and JD McDonagh on a fall apiece. And hilariously enough, Grayson Waller without a fall to show for himself. Ladies and gentlemen, Carmelo Hayes is your men's Iron Survivor. And up next will be the match to find out who Carmelo Hayes will be facing for the NXT Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the main event of NXT Deadline. Apollo Crews will challenge Bron Breakker for the NXT Championship to close out 2022. Will we see a new champion in the shape of Apollo Crews, or will Bron Breakker continue his dominant reign? Bron Breakker's held that title now for 8 months. He's had 2 reigns with it, but this particular reign, he's held it for 8 months. Won it the Raw after WrestleMania off of Dolph Ziggler, and he has defended against many a challenger ever since, but this may be his toughest challenge yet. Apollo Crews, a battle-tested NXT, well, I mean, he's obviously an NXT wrestler, but he's been battle-tested on the main roster for years. Will it be a new champion? We will find out momentarily. I'm going to say no, and this is brave, because I actually want Paul to win it, but I think they'll keep it on Bron Breakker for now. I would love to see Apollo be NXT champion though. And here comes the challenger.
Stand up, Saxton. We are in the presence of true Nigerian royalty. Or obnoxious royalty.
The following contest
Apollo Crews.
is scheduled for 1 fall and is for the NXT Championship. Introducing the challenger from Benue State, Nigeria, weighing in at 241 pounds, Apollo Crews.
Of course, there's respect for Apollo Crews, but of course, there's boos for Apollo Crews. I think the majority do favour the NXT champion.
Without question, for years we talked about the potential of Apollo Crews, but now Crews realizing that potential.
Bron Breakker is feeling the effects of carrying the crowd as NXT champion. The challenges aren't letting up anytime soon. Apollo Crews has visions of capturing the NXT title, has made it his mission to get his hands on the gold. The veteran will get his opportunity in a matchup against Bron Breakker at NXT Deadline on Saturday, December 10th. Bron Breakker survived a brutal triple threat match at Halloween Havoc against Ilya Dragunov and JD McDonagh, and followed that up by outlasting Von Wagner in another title tilt. Crews paved his way to an NXT title showdown by stopping the sadistic streak of McDonagh and making his intentions for champion clear. Can Crews be the one who dethrones Bron Breakker to end 2022?
And introducing the champion from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 267 pounds. He is the NXT champion, Rex Steiner.
As a reminder, the title is on the line here in this match.
Now here is the man who says he can break everyone, Bron Breakker. Will he be able to break his toughest challenge yet in Apollo Crews? Like we said, battle tested on the main roster, former Intercontinental Champion. He doesn't just whistle Dixie. Apollo Crews is a serious competitor, and Bron Breakker will have to use every ounce of his ability, every amount of his blood here. Will he be able, however, to contain Bron Breakker? It is going to be a power battle. It is going to be a speed battle. Both these men very, very agile for their size. Very strong as well. It's just it might as well be a mirror image as you look across the ring in terms of strength, power, and just ability. Because these two are identical in their strengths.
For the NXT Championship.
Bron Breakker, like we said, maybe his toughest defense yet. Will he be able to overcome a former Intercontinental Champion, former Raw superstar, former SmackDown superstar, and of course, just an all-round NXT legend, Apollo Crews? Grapple here. He's the man getting the best of it. These two can't seem to get the better of each other here. Bron with a first strike. Sidewalk slam. And back in the grapple again. Apollo tried to go for a chop there, I think. He's trying to go for another one. And this time it's Apollo who gets the best of it. Sends Breakker into a corner. Breakker once again getting out of it. And that's a way to announce yourself. He's not letting go. A second German suplex. And a third to Bron Breakker, and that's how to open up proceedings if you're Apollo Crews. But Bron didn't feel those suplexes at all. Clothesline caught by Apollo. And a fall away slam from the #1 contender. Just a sheep. Like, see what I mean? You think Bron Breakker's strong? Apollo Crews takes that to a whole different level of strength. And now he's calling Bron Breakker to his feet.
Incoming. Oh, misses the mark.
Just short. Bron Breakker managing to take just a step back, make a bit of space, and Apollo Crews just fell short there with the clothesline off the top rope. And that's why big men don't often necessarily go top rope, because shit like that happens. And now Bron Breakker can take control the way he wants in this matchup for the NXT Championship. Now these two men, very respectful to each other in the build up to this, but respect goes out the window when there's a world title on the line. Clothesline to Apollo Crews. And now Bron Breakker. I know I said I don't go top rope with big men too much, but Bron Breakker is only going second rope, and he's delivering a fist drop, which has connected. Cover on Apollo Crews following said fist drop, and a kick out from the former Intercontinental Champion. But it is just going to be a strength battle here. Bron Breakker getting the plaudits from this crowd. We know he's the more liked one in this match, the crowd's favourite, some would say. Of course, Apollo Crews, very respected, very well liked too, but got a couple of boos as he came out tonight, purely because of the love and support of the NXT champion. Roll up on Apollo here. Kick out from Cruz. Bron Breakker now sending Apollo into the corner.
Keep Apollo where you can see him at all times.
And now Bron Breakker, he was thinking clothesline, but he backed it out and he's going to go for something big here. And it could be a Frankensteiner off the top rope. That is how you take over a matchup if you are Bron Breakker. That will open up plenty of avenues to have an advantage against Apollo Crews. A backbreakers now to the former Intercontinental Champion, the #1 contender of the night, Apollo Crews.
This is how you mitigate Apollo's rule-breaking tactics, by going on the
And
offensive
Apollo
and keeping him in your sights.
getting outdone by Bron Breakker currently. That could change in an instant. We know the ability of Apollo. Hurricane Rana and a second cover now of the matchup. I think it might actually be a third cover. I may have miscounted there. But either way, the rope breaks cancel the cover regardless.
And he sends him into the corner.
Bron is going, I don't want to make an AEW reference, but he's going full gear in this matchup now. And Apollo may have underestimated the NXT champion, perhaps. Knee to the abdomen now by Cruz, trying to regain control, and that power slam will do exactly that. If you want to regain control, you do a power slam. Apollo, top rope splash, reversed by Breakker. And a belly to belly. And now Breakker. What is he thinking? He's lining up Apollo for something. Is this spear time for Bron Breakker? No, it's not. We'll never know, but I don't think he was going to go for it. Military press slam, however, by Apollo Crews. We know that Bron Breakker loves that move. Oh, good counter by Bron. And a roll up now. Can he get a quick victory over Apollo Crews here? Kick out from Crews. And now straight into a Dragon Sleeper. Too close to the ropes. No, it's not. The arm is away from the ropes. Bron Breakker is locked in the arm away from the ropes, so Crews can't reach out and grab the bottom rope here. That is smart. That is strategic from the NXT champion. I don't know why I struggle with that word. Crews blocked by Breakers. Gone for a rope again. I think he's just trying to beat any Crews by any means necessary. The hands were under the ropes, and I think Bron actually cancelled the pin because he wants this to remain respectful between him and Apollo Crews. But a spear! And that opens the match up. That really gives Bron the high advantage in this one now. And a Boston Crab now going to be applied to Apollo following the spear. Usually Bron pins off that. I wonder why he didn't. Boston Crab to Apollo. Will Apollo tap out here under the pressure of Bron Breakker? Not just yet. I know he's just taking a spear, but Apollo has a very strong abdomen and it will not be easy to make him tap out. And now Crews is going to have a chance of his own to try and tap out the NXT champion here. He's turned it around on Breakker with a crossface here. More of a chin lock really in the crossface. Doesn't quite go across the face, which a crossface would. I know it sounds stupid, but you get what I mean. Bron Breakker, belly to belly, just showcasing that power. Once again, the NXT champion. Just different gravy with his strength, isn't he, really? Come around and blocked by Apollo. I think actually Bron, I don't know if Bron overshot that. Either way, it hasn't connected. Now Apollo take advantage with a cross body off the second rope. And maybe that's why Apollo does go top rope. I shouldn't have doubted him. And off the floor, power slam to Bron Breakker. Kick out, but what a bit of strength there from Apollo. Imagine to lift someone, the frame of Bron Breakker. Just lifting him like that. And Apollo will take advantage with a frog splash. And a kick out again by Bron. That was close. And Apollo now looking to apply the finishing touches. Looking to go cruise control. Bron says, nah, fam. And the power slam not going to be hit, but a clothesline is. And that might set up the power slam. Bron Breakker gonna go home run. Military press into the power slam. And Cruz kicking out. How many men has that put away in NXT? How many men has that finished off in this company? Fist drop by Bron. He can't be deterred here. He has to try and continue the advantage for as long as he can against Apollo Crews. He can't be upset that the job wasn't done off the power slam, the military press power slam. Just because it does everyone else in, it's not going to do everyone you ever face in. And Bron needs to realise that and not lose fact in this matchup. It's still for the NXT Championship, his NXT Championship. And I think respect is well and truly out the window now. Bron Breakker going to absolute work on Apollo Crews. And a clothesline. Time are we on? Oh, I've got 8 minutes. We should be fine. I can maybe be a couple minutes late. I can set up on my phone anyway. Hurricane Rana once again. And now what? Submission? No. Apollo Crews fights his way out of it. Kick to the back. And Crews. Olympic slam! Too close to the ropes, however. That might have saved Bron Breakker. Where is Apollo just pulled the Olympic slam out from? A splash of the second rope, and it's all Apollo. The Olympic slam has really given the lead back in this match to the challenger. And it shows. Submission. Once again, a chin lock. Will Bron Breakker tap out to this chin lock? He's just taken an Olympic slam and a second rope splash. I don't know if he'll have his faculties, but he does get out of it. And now Bron, bear hug. You want to submit me, do you? You want to submit me, he's saying to Apollo. Well, let's do it for Apollo Crews. Or is Apollo strong enough to break out? Elbow to the back of Bron Breakker's head, and it does create separation on that occasion, boxing the ears as well. Apollo showing sheer strength. But once again going for that power slam. Power slam connects. No cover. Apollo wants to follow up on this.
Crews with power and athleticism.
Is he going for a cover on it? Is he going for a cover on this? May have wasted too much time, but he is going to go for it. And Bron Breakker probably would have stayed down for the 3 if Apollo had just gone for the instant cover. But, you know. Headbutt to Apollo. Bron trying to create any separation possible here now, I think. Oh my God! Strength! Kick out from Apollo. I thought for a brief second that was going to do the trick. That was just sheer strength from Bron, and there's the shoulder tackle. And now once again Apollo may be in trouble with a charging Bron Breakker. The reversal by Apollo. Apollo top rope. Frog splash reversed. These two counter for counter right now. And with the knees to the abdomen. Bron Breakker going to go for that bear hug again. Will this do the trick? The ref is right there. Apollo trying to get the ref to stop this. But obviously the ref can't unless Apollo submits. Strength on display here by the NXT champion. He's different. Gravy. I don't think this match has actually left the ring, by the way. Probably will at some point, but it hasn't yet. Bron trying to keep the separation. Apollo saying, nah fam, it ain't going to be that easy to hit me. Bron saying, nah fam, ain't gonna be easy to suplex me. Reversal. German suplex.
Impressive counter.
Fantastic counter there.
Well, that's one way to leave.
And now it has spilled to the outside.
To the outside.
This could get wild.
This was a respect battle, but now it's getting a bit personal on the outside of the ring between Apollo and Bron. And Bron's working on those legs of Apollo. If he takes out the base of the powerful Apollo Crews, he takes out all the power moves, and he knows that. He's aware of that. And Apollo is also, because he is countered here and thrown Bron Breakker into the steps. And Apollo trying to create that space. Fall away slam.
And Apollo Crews reverses it.
Apollo knew it was coming. And there's the power slam he loves to use. Submission attempt blocked by Bron Breakker. Shoulder tackle.
Yet another shot to the body.
In the second rope, it's going to be a long one, but he's going to fall short. And Apollo may have a chance to take advantage here. Bron Breakker continuing the work on the back of Apollo. Apollo catches him. Clothesline. Breakker going to go for it again. Fist drop does connect. Second rope. Cover. And Bron says not just yet. Why is he saying not just yet? I don't know. Another shoulder tackle. Spear by Breakker.
You can see as he rises how vulnerable of a position he's in.
Makes him pay with a counter.
I think Breakker was thinking the power slam, and he is thinking it again now.
This is ridiculous.
This should be far enough away from the ropes, you would reckon. Apollo!
And look at the disbelief on the face of the champion.
What is Bron Breakker thinking? How do you beat Apollo Crews? I don't know if he can. I don't know if he is able to. Look, that's the thing that's going to happen in this matchup. What I do know is that Bron is in trouble again, and he can't lose his head. That's the second time that Apollo Crews has kicked out of a move you wouldn't expect Apollo Crews, or you wouldn't expect anyone else to kick out of. But Apollo Crews has indeed done it. So that is possible. And the former Intercontinental Champion is now in trouble once again. It could be another Frankensteiner. I think it will be another Frankensteiner employed by Bron Breakker here. And if this doesn't do it, I don't know what will. Cover. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get what this man's made of. I don't get what this man's made of. Apollo. Look at Bron to his feet. What a clothesline by Bron. And what a match this has been. What a championship defense this has been. Between Bron Breakker and Apollo Crews. Drop kick. Apollo saw it coming. Mainly because Bron missed the first one. Heavy artillery fire. Now that Dragon Sleeper again. Body scissors as well to boot. Will this tap out Apollo Crews? Probably not, the way this has gone. It has not done. It has, in fact, not tapped out Apollo. Apollo's waiting for Bron to make the first strike there. Down on the ropes. Apollo got a bit concerned that he couldn't reach that far to where Bron Breakker was. Bron once again countering. Apollo once again countering. Bron once again countering. And out of the ring goes Apollo, and Bron is feeling it now. What is this camera angle? I don't know. Top rope. Elbow.
Showing absolutely no apprehension to putting one's body on
Will that
the
elbow
line.
do it?
Goes under the ropes to get back inside.
Cover.
Here's the pin to retain. 1, 2. No, stops the count
Kick
at
out.
2.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I don't either. Can this ref even count?
How? I just don't know anymore. I just don't know anymore. Bron has to be thinking, what is it going to take?
Not going to end well.
Catching Apollo in a powerbomb on the way up.
For the championship. 1, 2. Title match stays alive.
I am shaking my
still.
head in disbelief.
I don't know anymore. I just don't know. I just don't get it. Apollo has had everything except maybe the kitchen sink thrown at him, but I mean, Braun Breaker is a kitchen sink, so. Follow slam blocked again.
Cruz reverses it.
German suplex, not just one though.
Suplex.
And not done yet. Another German. And continuing to punish. New champion.
1, 2, 3. Here is your winner and the new NXT champion, Apollo Crews.
And a new chapter in this title's legacy begins here.
Honestly, Michael, there is no way I can think to describe this other than absolute goosebumps.
Then imagine how the new champ must feel, Byron.
Braun Breaker has been screwed, ladies and gentlemen. What? Apollo has won the title, but not without some screwy business. Apollo Crews is the NXT champion, and I'm a bit flabbergasted. Because of the fact that, sorry, that's my call. Because of the fact that the ref did the ref not see? Let's just check this back here, ladies and gents. There's is it this he? No, it's of course it's conveniently not showed it. There is no way that Apollo Crews should be winning that. Like that. I mean, fair play to both of them, put up a hell of a fight. But Apollo's cheated to win. He must have won the NXT title awfully. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that will wrap up another episode of the WWE predictions. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I am in shock that Apollo cheated to win, but we've got a new NXT champion. Peace.